All right.
Here we go.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us on another episode of Free Beer with Charlie. I'm Big Al, and this is Charlie.
Hey, how's everybody doing? We hope our free beer community is having a good week. Big Al, how was yours?
Oh, it's been a great week. Yeah. Ready for Friday, though.
Oh, thank God it's Friday. Oh, we're so thankful our free beer community's here with us. We got exciting stuff.
We do have exciting stuff. Music is kind of, our thing. It's one of our things. Well, you probably couldn't even tell that.
You probably couldn't notice that.
But anyway, it makes me think about all the concerts we've been to,
I think that's one thing that's inspired us. I mean, Big Al and I both, even though we come from different areas, we grew up playing in bands. We've played together in bands. We've done, shows in different places, different bars, gun and knife clubs, as it were.
Hole in the wall, yeah.
Hole in the walls. And, and I think that's part of our thing. Our statement is to God, guns, and rock and roll. And we do that for a reason because, we love God, we love guns, and we love rock and roll.
Yeah.
And, we've got a beer tonight we're going to talk about that is, I think, the epitome of rock and roll.
Yeah, I've never been to a rock and roll festival. Isn't that weird? I never really thought about it.
That's funny because, and all the shows I've been to, all the concerts over the years.
From country to Christian rock to rock and roll.
Oh, yeah.
Heavy metal.
Heavy metal,
Kiss concerts. They'll blow, blow your mind.
I mean, I think of all the concerts we've been to, from AC/DC through all the Christian shows to you name it. Oh my gosh. I guess we've been around a while.
Apparently. But a rock festival, I've never been.
I honestly have never been to a rock festival.
I never even really thought that much about it, so I'm not really sure. But anyway, this beer we're looking at is from a rock festival.
And it's a tribute to the rock festival. It's Rocklahoma. I'm sure most people heard of it. And what's even sadder to think is, as long as we've lived here, Rocklahoma is only 3.5 hours from us.
Yeah, crazy. Never been.
And never been. So we're excited to try this one. We're excited to celebrate rock. Obviously, you can tell by our studio, we love rock. We grew up, we were in high school in the 80s, and I don't care what anybody says, we may be old, but we got to see all the great bands.
Yeah, that's right. All right.
Rocklahoma.
Check it out.
Oklahoma, it's time to rock. And for a festival as epic as Rocklahoma, we had to crank this one all the way up to an 11. Amplified Ale is a full-flavored, easy-drinking rock show in a can, headlining the ultimate concert for your taste buds. So crank it open, throw it back, and prepare yourself for life, liberty, in the pursuit of rock. There's nothing better. Amplified Ale.
Yeah.
This one definitely goes to an 11. I love the speakers, the turning knobs. We've got 2020 over here on the label.
Yeah, it looks like a Marshall amp, I guess, half stack.
Definitely half stack.
Kind of reminds me of a Kiss label.
Yeah. And all the stars around the top, red, white, and blue. That's just fantastic.
Yeah, it's cool.
We got to give Anthem Brewing. Now, what do we know about this one, Big Al?
So this is the brainchild of Anthem Brewing. But it's actually being brewed by Urban Farmhouse Brewery.
Yeah.
Which is interesting.
Is there such a thing as an urban farmhouse?
I don't know if there'd be cows and everything, but I guess you could have a farmhouse in the town.
But it's a cool name. It's a great name for a brewery.
I like it.
Now, Anthem Brewing started back in 2011 in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Now, if you get a chance, there are several breweries in the Oklahoma City area.
Oh, sure, yeah.
They're worth the trip there. Check them out. We got to thank Anthem Brewing.
These folks here.
Yeah, we got to thank Anthem Brewing for bringing us this one. I believe they're a sponsor, obviously, of Rocklahoma. Mm-hmm. And for all of our rock fans out there, we hope. I'm inspired now.
We got to get there.
Yeah, we got to get there.
This is crazy.
All the concerts we've been to over all the years and never been to a rock festival.
Yeah.
I don't know what we were thinking.
Oh, we weren't thinking.
Obviously not. So do we know what the alcohol by volume is on this?
This one is a 4.5.
Yeah. So basically a typical lager.
Yeah.
I love the label with the amplified ale. I mean, the
that's cool.
speakers that they did good on this one. So I say we crack this puppy open and get started.
Okay.
Ooh. Got a lot of foam coming out there.
A little hazy.
Very hazy. Rocklahoma.
Yep, she's.
You know, with all the crazy going on, I don't think there was a Rocklahoma this year.
Well, I was going to say, it says 2020 on there, but I'm assuming they produce something like this every year.
Yeah, I'm guessing so for promotion and everything for the festival.
Yeah. So that's a hoppy grapefruit.
Yeah, definitely hoppy grapefruit. Oh, look, yeah, it has a haze like a lot of the grapefruit ones we've had.
No, I still have a head hanging on there, but
mine
dissipated
dissipated a little bit. Boy, look at the lace on that though.
Yeah. That smells good.
What do you think on our bitter to sweet smell on that?
Boy, I think it's probably a 1.
Yeah. I think that's something we need to talk about. Big Al and I are having a conversation earlier today about, I think sometimes with our scale, we like to think of our smell compared to our taste. And I think what maybe we've done in some of our previous videos is, our staple for everything is Budweiser.
Yeah.
So when we think of Budweiser, Budweiser is our middle of the road. It's our one on sweetness, it's our one on flavor. And I think what we haven't done in our previous videos is talk about, sometimes we have beers that have a stronger smell. Mm-hmm. And sometimes we talk about the fragrance and the aroma as, being, we should do an air freshener with this one. But then we say,
it's only a 1.
It's only a 1.
Because the intensity of the smell is one thing, but also the whether it's pleasant or not, it can be very faint and still be very pleasant. So we're going to try to refine that a little bit.
We're going to
give people a better idea of what we're really experiencing.
And I think on this one, this one's right in line with a Budweiser. I think as far as smell, it's a good smell. Mm-hmm. It's a pleasant smell, but it's not. It doesn't go a step above. I think it's right in there.
It's nice.
Yeah, it's definitely pleasant. Let's sample it and see what we think.
Now see that, it tastes a lot like it smells.
It does. It's definitely got a grapefruit hoppiness to it. It kind of surprises me though. When I think of rock, I think of, especially a festival, I'm thinking, they start mid-afternoon, so it's out in the field, it's hot, it's summer. I'm thinking, typical lager.
Yeah, you're thinking a KISS concert, and this is more like Woodstock.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, this is definitely flower power here. We got the hoppy.
Yeah, it's hoppy, it's fruity.
But I guess though, I suppose if we were out in the hot summer, by the time we've had 2 or 3 of these, are we really going to care?
Well, at $10 a glass, at the...
yeah, $10 a glass,
At the festival, it's going to be, it's going to be expensive.
Definitely going to be expensive.
I think that does make them taste better. The more psychologically, when you pay a whole lot more, you're going to enjoy it.
And Big Al just made a good point. And I think, you think about your best stories that involve beer. Whether it be a concert or, hey, Big Al, hold my beer, watch this.
Oh, man.
Oh, my gosh. Well, beer, and I think especially drinking, if we're at a concert, we're at a festival, we're going to guzzle these babies.
Yeah, it does depend on the activity you're enjoying, whether it's, we talk about going on a float trip. We're going camping, sitting around a fire. There's different activities, and they require different beers. Let's just face it. It's some are better than others for the activity.
And I think a lot has to do with where you're at and who you're with and what you're doing. And I think
who you're not with.
Or who you're not with. And thank God some of the people you're not with. But I think this, after you've had a couple of these, I think this would be premium beer for a rock festival.
Yeah, definitely enjoyable.
What do you think on the bittersweet?
See, I'm thinking that's probably a 2 sweetness. What do you think?
I think so too.
A little bit more than the average.
Yeah, I think on our, like I said, comparing it to a Budweiser, I think it's definitely a step above a Budweiser.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I'm I'm already after a few drinks. I mean, I think it's definitely turning into a crisp, cleaner, refreshing beer. And that brings us, well, let's talk about our categories.
Yeah.
What do you think on it?
I mean, it is refreshing.
Definitely refreshing. I think we could guzzle this one.
Oh yeah, we could guzzle this. I think it's a traditional for a a hop.
Yes, a hop type beer. Yeah.
An IPA.
Yeah. But yeah, I think definitely a traditional, a guzzler, refreshing. Always it'd fall under in between. I mean, my gosh, you could drink this in between anything.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good beer.
Yeah, it is good beer. What do you think overall, Big Al? On our scale.
I mean, it's good.
It is good.
It doesn't really have a wow factor. There's probably 1,000 or more than that beers just like this.
But if you and I are sitting at Rocklahoma,
if we're there paying $10 a glass for this is awesome.
You and I are there. We're listening to the music. We're getting into it. This would be fantastic.
Yeah.
Summer. We're out with festivals. 100,000 other people. Yeah, we'd be definitely guzzling these and having a good time.
Well, what would you give it then?
I think overall, I mean, like Big Al said, no real wow factor. A lot of beers like it. I'd say it's still a 3. I think it's a darn good beer.
Yeah.
I think for the festival, for the time, for summer, I think it's a 3.
Definitely good.
Definitely good. Well, Big Al,
Charlie?
here's to God, guns, and rock and roll.
Amen.
Amen. Yeah, that's good beer.
Yeah, I could rock to that.
Definitely.
Thank you, folks, for joining us. We appreciate it. And don't forget, I'm Big Al.
I'm Charlie.
Till next time.
Man, our producer, he's getting lasered all the time.
No. Needed one producer to work a low budget period show.
I mean, Big Al had to pull up it.
And remember.
So this was inspired by, hang on, I got this coming.
I get it. If you get a chance, check out Oklahoma if you're in the area. Neat town, really neat.
Oklahoma's a neat town?
Oklahoma City.
Oh, okay. I saw a welcome mat to the front door that said something.